Yo, what is going on, you guys? AC Entertainment here, back with another video, and today we are going to be going over my Elimination Chamber predictions. This is being recorded on Tuesday, so this is obviously going to be before Friday Night SmackDown, so if any other matches are added in and they're not in, my prediction video, I apologize. But there's currently four matches for Elimination Chamber. I don't think it's going to change. I don't think they're going to add anything else. Maybe they do on Friday Night SmackDown. I don't know. Either way, we're going to start off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match. I'm going to go through every single one of them. I'll obviously tell you who I think my main prediction is. And then other people, the chances I think of them winning. I'm going to say the women's one is honestly going to be the hardest one to predict because there's still a lot of people, including me, thinking that Bianca Belair is going to return. I could see a world where maybe Kiana James isn't in the match. Obviously, she pinned Charlotte Flair, so maybe someone like attacks Kiana James, and then Bianca Belair returns as a member of this match. Maybe even Alexa Bliss. Maybe Charlotte Flair's like a mystery attacker to Alexa Bliss. But since Bianca takes Alexa's place, they're trying to put the... say it was Bianca, even though maybe it's Charlotte Flair. I don't know. That's one way to go about it, and if that's the case, if Bianca does get into this match, Bianca will be the winner in my opinion. But hypothetically, let's say that doesn't even happen, and this is what we actually get. I mean this in the nicest way possible, because unfortunately I do think the winner would be Tiffany Stratton. Nothing against Tiffany Stratton, but we have seen her versus Jade Cargill already. And not even that it was, like, they had some match. I think they had a pretty solid match at, was it SummerSlam, I want to say? They had, like, a solid match, but we've seen it so much already, so I just really don't want to see it again. I think there's other ways we could go about it. I think Raquel Rodriguez winning and saying that she wants to go against Stephanie Vaquer as well, and we get a triple threat between those three. I think that could be fun. Or even if they want to, have Raquel Rodriguez win and go against Cargill, maybe. I'm not really huge on that thought. So I think if Raquel Rodriguez was to win, that we would get a triple threat match at Mania between Stephanie Vaquer, Liv Morgan, and Raquel. Could see that as well. Rhea Ripley winning. The only thing keeping me from believing that she would win is the fact that her and Io Sky are tag team champions. Maybe they have them defend titles like night 1, and then night 2, Rhea Ripley could go against Jade Cargill. I do see a world where Rhea Ripley could go against Jade Cargill. It's just two, big powerhouses, two badasses going at it. I don't know how the match would turn out, but I would be all for giving it a chance. Outside of those three, we'll talk about Asuka. I don't see Asuka winning. I don't see Alexa winning. And I really don't see Kiana winning. I do think it's cool Kiana James made it. Really shocked me. I was very certain that we were getting Charlotte Flair in it. And I just thought that was that. But Kiana James rolled Charlotte Flair up for a pin, and I thought that was awesome. I think if this is what we actually get, no one, ends up hurt somehow, getting attacked before the match or something, and Kiana James does actually get to perform in this Elimination Chamber match, I think she can be a pretty fun watch. I think Kiana James could be the next Women's United States Champion. Don't see her being a winner here. Asuka, I think her and Kairi Sane are going to end up doing some stuff, and with Alexa, she's either going to be going against Charlotte Flair, I think, at Mania, or she will be teaming up with her. So I think there's 3 women in it, well, 4 technically if we're counting Bianca Belair. But 3 right here that we actually see, not including Bianca, that I think actually have a chance of it, and that's Rhea, Raquel, Tiffany Stratton. Like I said, Tiffany Stratton would be my first choice of who I think's going to win. I would love to see Raquel win and make it a triple threat at Mania between her, Liv, and Stephanie Vaquer. And Rhea, I'm not going to ever complain about Rhea being in a world title match. I'm just not. She's super popular. I've always liked Rhea. You'll never hear me complain about that. Going to the second match of the night, we're going to talk about AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. I think this is one of the other kind of ones that's kind of confusing. I don't really know what they're going to do. I kind of thought they would just wait off until Mania. But now I think that... I still think they're going to have their WrestleMania match. The only thing is I don't know if they're going to have AJ Lee win here and then lose it at Mania, or if they're going to have Becky win here and then AJ Lee takes it from Becky at Mania. And that's what kind of scares me about it, because I'm not trying to sound rude or nothing, but this feud right here has just not done it for me. I'm not going to blame someone certain, but what I will say is I've seen feuds for the Women's Intercontinental Championship that Becky's had that have been entertaining as hell. Her whole feud with Lyra Valkyria, they had really great matches. I was interested in that. Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree even. I enjoyed those matches, and I enjoyed how Maxine Dupree was this, underdog, and she won the title. And she didn't hold it for a while, and Becky won it back, and it was still a great feud, I thought. This just hasn't done it for me whatsoever, and maybe it's because AJ Lee's not there as much, and, that happens, but I just, whenever the promos are going on, I'm not feeling it. But as far as the prediction, I do think Becky Lynch will retain here. I think Becky Lynch will probably win, by some shenanigans. I don't know, maybe the ref gets distracted by something or someone, or the ref gets bumped, they take a fall, and Becky, I don't know, like brass knuckles or a chair shot. She does something cheap to win, basically, and we'll get the rematch at WrestleMania, where I think AJ Lee will probably win there. Talking about the third match of the night, CM Punk vs. Finn Balor World Heavyweight Championship. This is probably the easiest prediction, I think, unless WWE wants to go outrageous and just put it on Finn, but I don't think they're going to do that. CM Punk is going to be the winner here. It's in Chicago, and not only that, they basically already made the CM Punk Roman Reigns match, and we've seen how everyone acted to it, so, with them reacting so greatly to it, there's no way they're going to try putting it on Finn and making it a triple threat. Not that I would be against it, but this, CM Punk will be winning here, and I think he wins because I think Dominic Mysterio's going to cost Finn Balor the championship, and that's how we get Finn and Dom at WrestleMania. Not too sure if we're going to be getting a full turn from Dom. I don't know if he's going to be meaning to kick Finn Balor out and mean to cost him the title, or if it's going to be accidental. But I think this could be Dominic actually turning on Finn, costing him on purpose, and I think it's just going to be him. A lot of people might think it's just the Judgment Day in general kicking him out. I don't really see a world where JD would turn on Finn, because I don't know, I just think JD and Finn could still be a thing not too far down the road. But I think obviously CM Punk is winning this. I don't think it's even close. And then we'll obviously get Finn and Dom at WrestleMania. Going into the last match of Elimination Chamber, we've got the men's chamber match. This one is weird as hell. I don't think Jey Uso was supposed to be in it. Obviously, Monday Night Raw, Bronson Reed got injured in that match, and Jey Uso ended up pinning El Grande Americano. Maybe that was the route they were going, was Jey Uso. I don't know, but I do seriously think Bronson Reed was supposed to be in this. But hopefully he has a speedy and good recovery, because it sucks, because it feels like people are just getting injured left and right. With that being said, I think I'm gonna go with, I guess you gotta go with Cody Rhodes, right? I think Cody Rhodes is the right choice here. I don't know what happens. I wish they would stop doing the Elimination Chamber thing, making it, for a certain person. Can't even speak. I miss when they actually had championship matches in the Elimination Chamber and everything else, because now it's like you're doing all this extra shit, because we know that we're not just getting Cody Rhodes versus Drew. We're not just going to get Randy versus Drew. We're not going to just get, obviously, Jacob Fatu versus Drew. I think we're getting a triple threat or a fatal four-way. And now that makes this whole match pointless if one of those men win that match, in my opinion. I think it's pointless. Either way, I'm getting a little off track. I think Cody Rhodes wins the match. And obviously, Randy Orton and Jacob Fatu will find a way to get themselves into that match as well. I think we'll get a fatal four-way at the Elimination Chamber, or at WrestleMania, excuse me, for the World Championship. A triple threat for sure with Cody, Drew, Jacob Fatu. Those three will be in that match. Randy Orton's just kind of a toss-up. I could see Randy Orton also going against Gunther. Obviously, I know that right here that doesn't make sense. Gunther's not in the match. Do believe Gunther eliminated Randy Orton at the Rumble, and Gunther, I don't know what he's got going on at WrestleMania, so maybe there's a way we get that. Javon Evans, really shocked that he got into the match, but I'm happy he did. He'll be doing some great stuff. I just don't see him or Trick. They're really young. I don't see them being the choice here to go against Drew McIntyre. LA Knight would be an interesting one, but at this point, I don't trust WWE to actually push them that much, because they've had their chances and they never did. And I don't think they're going to do it this year. Or I don't think they're going to do it at this WrestleMania, I should say. And then Jey Uso, I don't think's going to be doing it, because I think he's either A, going to be defending his tag team titles with his brother at WrestleMania, or B, somehow we get Jimmy vs. Jay Part 2 at WrestleMania. But that is going to do it for that video. That's going to do it for my predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think is going to happen at Elimination Chamber and what you guys want to see. And if you did enjoy the video, as always, please remember to like, subscribe, turn the notifications on so you guys do know when I post videos, my prediction videos, and everything else. It means everything. And we will see you in the next one, and AC Entertainment is out. Peace.